So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Begley.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, it'll be interesting to see what sort of a role has been given to this.
There's the shot! There it is! Oh, that is a late call, but it's the right one.
Oh, his goal-scoring celebrations are going to be cut short. The flag was up for offside, even if the referee didn't spot it straight away.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. There will be a throw-in. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He rises! He will be livid with himself.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled.
Best.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Mbappe.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Mbappe! Always going over the top.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Fair man. Over to the left. Foden. Foden will not want to lose out here, not against this chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
After 18 minutes is number 18, Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe.
Paris Saint-Germain have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
He's on it. Can he get away? And that's aimed into the middle. He can get that clear. He's shifting through the gears here. Mbappe. Hazard. And a chance! And he's straight offside. And he's gone looking for safety. Mbappe! Fairman gets it clear. Drilled in low. Danger averted for now.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming.
He's going for goal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Out to the right. And that looks a decent ball. This looks promising. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And that was very necessary. And it's Barella. He's having a go!
Well, the contact was true enough.
The aim wasn't quite.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Played out to the right. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Till. He's chosen to go back.
Added time.
Tries a measured ball. That has been knocked clear. Nicely spread. And they can counter here. And the first 45 minutes are up. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that and still very much in this game.
Paris Saint-Germain head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. Here we go again. Paris Saint-Germain carrying a 1-goal lead. Shooten. It's a good ball out wide. It's a promising position. He's found a way through. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. That's a decent clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, there's a probing ball. Ball's played through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left be.
Shoots! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Still just a single goal between the sides. Out to the left it goes. Knocks it out wide. And he's heaved it away.
PSV really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Has a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Substitutions taking place.
PSV choosing to make the first change.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Distributed tidily. No way through, so back it comes. And he's had a hit! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined.
Substitution in progress.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. cuts out the supply. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. And the counter is on. Half an hour gone in the second half.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Now it's Foden. Goes for a shot! They've done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Played out to the left flank. Now it's Perisic. Perisic delivers. And that's the keeper's ball.
PSV truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
Now it's Camavinga. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Big chance! No mistake! Oh, flags up, so that won't count.
Yeah, the referee hadn't spotted his assistant's raised flag. He has now, so he's ruled the goal out for offside.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Gasharovski.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Oh, that's a key interception. Foden. And it's Pedri. He's in a great position here. And this is Hazard. Shot could be on. Out to the left it goes. And there goes the final whistle. Paris Saint-Germain can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise, potency and proficiency.
To please drink responsibly.
Mbappe claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Thank you very much for your cooperation.
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Pedri. Flecken breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And he's intervened well there. Looking for the run. Chance! Well, that's not going to count, and we go again.
Yeah, the assistant did have his flag up. The referee seemed to spot it late, though. Nevertheless, the right decision.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, the Spanish really have been churning out some genuine quality at left back, and this guy, Alex Grimaldo, is another one of them. I think the modern game has allowed him to do what fullbacks are doing generally. They're thriving in terms of getting forward, getting into deep opposition space, and he's one that can't resist any opportunity to make those penetrating runs.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, shooting chance! And he's following up! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Number 24, Eden Hazard.
Paris Saint-Germain are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Out of play for a throw. Well, that's a dangerous ball. Tries to pass it. Decent chance! He scores! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
After 21 minutes is number 14.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Paris Saint-Germain really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Lovely pass, but can he get... Barella! And he's really put himself on the line here. They've played it short. Foden. Foden. Oh, smashing header!
He's done very well to get to that.
Hazard clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. He's in plenty of space here. And the shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And they've got their lead back. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Kylian Mbappe.
Paris Saint-Germain go into the lead. Hoffmann bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Foden. He's a sharp little ball here. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, that is one way to stop him. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. That'll be a throw. Andrik. And Tapsoba. Garcia.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And it's Hoffmann. Out to the right. Vermeer. And there's the end of the first half. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football. And it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Paris Saint-Germain head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. It's gone out for a throw-in. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Oh, that was vital. Hoffmann has created one goal already. Turns back here, probably the best option. Works it forward. Hoffmann. An instinctive delivery, and he was alert to it. Barella. And the counter is on. Can he get it through? Oh, it's a great ball here. Can he finish? And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Bade. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. And Garcia. And it's Andrik. Arthur. And it's Hoffmann. And he's picked it up out wide. And it's Arthur. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Rijkaard. Very nicely done. Good spot that. Looking for the run. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's found a way through. He slings it in. And that was very necessary.
Substitution for Leverkusen. Number 30. Coming on to replace him is number 25.
Knocks it into space. Soba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, good spread. Arthur. Now it's Hoffmann.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Shot could be on. There's the shot! Really well taken goal. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Number 18, Kylian Mbappe. substitution for Leverkusen. Number 19.
Bayer
Coming
Leverkusen
on the
making
field
another
is
change here.
number
Ben Seguir
17,
joining us here,
Ben
the
Seguir.
potential saviour.
Yeah, this will make things interesting. He's definitely one of those players who can deliver in a situation like this.
Paris Saint-Germain go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
And here's Foden. Eden
There will be 3
Militao.
minutes added time.
Oh, it's played into the area. And it's came by the keeper. Arthur. And we're done. Paris Saint-Germain are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. A job done in a highly professional manner. Mbappe
And if you do
picking
have
up
a
the
chance
Man of the
today,
Match
please take some
award,
time
and
out to
no
give your
surprise
support to
there.
a better stadium.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Begley.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone and the shots! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And here's Mbappe. Pedri. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, the contribution from this guy, Fermin Lopez, will be key again. He's got the perfect fusion of energy and good vision. So he's going to be busy skittling around the field, both on and off the ball, looking for any space he can exploit. His game is full.
Great chance! Just off target.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Nicely shaped ball.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Knauf. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. He's in plenty of space here. That's an excellent interception. Over to the left. Azar. Eintracht Frankfurt applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Femi. That's a lovely, neat pass. Opts for safety. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pressure coming in from all directions. Played into space. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Now it's Mbappe. There's the shot! Decent enough try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Knauf might just make this. Foden did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Dahoud. And the return pass. Knauf. Showing great feet there. Very nicely done. He's in a great position here.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Quality ball. There's the whistle for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. An intriguing half,
With the
lacking
owner of
only
a
in
blue
goals.
car
The
parked
score
outside the
0-0.
stadium gate. Kindly remove it, as it is about to be towed away.
And we're underway again.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
That's really well manoeuvred. Sakiri. Burkhardt. Now this could be a chance. Little pass back. Good ball, good take.
Doan really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Sakiri. It's Doan. He's gone for goal! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
And it's Azar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Knauf. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Barella. Pedri. It's a really well-measured ball. Mbappe. Cleared without complication. Oh, this looks sharp. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Mbappe. Shot a goal! Now, can they get him away? He's got a shot! He scored! And late in the day, a telling moment.
But before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless. Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Action in progress.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. So we have the first goal.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
Oh, sweet feet. And he's there to belt it away. Skiri.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Can he finish?
Paris Saint-Germain can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Now it's Doan. Doan
There will be 1 minute added
pings
time.
it across. Keeper has taken decisive action. In again. Burkhardt! And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Hazard
And if
voted
you do have
man
a
of the
chance
match,
today,
and
please take some time
deservedly
out
so.
to give your support to our Better Stadium Fund.
So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Paris Saint-Germain genuinely looked a very good outfit out there. A good collective effort to keep the opposition at bay while also ensuring they carry.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Vermeeren did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Looking to play him in. Good ball, good take. Oh, he's bustling through here.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a...
Can he finish? Neither side yet able to find the net. Gomez. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, I think it's hard to find players who can really test this guy, Pavard. He's had a remarkable ascent to the top, but then again, he has outstanding qualities. Very consistent, cool under pressure, and against the toughest of opponents, he stays strong.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Shoots! Goal! Marseille! Marseille have the lead! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Number 97, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang.
Marseille penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Foden will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Chance to deliver.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Played with finesse. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Chance, surely! Tried the volley, but no.
Yeah, quick thinking and the right choice for me, but that was difficult to get right.
Emerson.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. And he is going into that little black book. And it's Gomez. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Engages and forces him off the ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great
There will be 1
positioning,
minute
so good
added
from him.
time.
He has found the way through. Gomez. And there's the end of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
He's looking wide. Now it's Hazard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That's tiny. And it's Lopez. Here's a chance! He's done very well to get to that.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Pavard gets it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Højbjerg. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. Gomez. That's a nicely weighted pass. And it's pulled back. Played out to the left flank. Oh, this looks promising. Got to make this count. And here's Mbappe. Aguirre. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Hazard. Højbjerg simply refused to be outdone there. Hazard, big chance to get at them. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's on it, can he get away?
Paris Saint-Germain really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Gomez. Looks a smashing ball.
Marseille surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Coming on to replace him is number 20, Traore.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Vermeer. Now Foden.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Oh, that's a very chance! Oh, that could cost them.
Oh, they really needed him to put that away.
Substitution for Marseille, number 18.
Marseille making another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Tries to pass it through. Now this could be a chance. Great chance! It's anyone's ball now.
Marseille really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Mbappe, spread out to the left. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Very nicely done. And here's Mbappe. And the referee brings it to a close. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.
Please report to the staff
How will we look back on that?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I can tell you it really does hurt. It's about the fans, and when you let them down, it hurts that bit more. I mean, you can do all the right preparations and still end up on the losing side.